Hello everyone, welcome back to the B&E Podcast, episode 3.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
At the time we're recording this, I think the second episode will be up in like 2 hours. I think so.
What are you doing back? Like, our first two were so bad. What are you doing here? Why are you watching the third?
How many times are we gonna say that, Ben? How many times?
Every time.
Come on, man.
Every time, dude.
I really wish there was someone in the room with us who would like yell, "Get new material" every time we say some shitty joke like that. I really wish.
But yeah, we have a special guest with us today on the podcast.
Unlike Tommy, this man actually needs no introduction. Which do you go by? Which do you prefer to go by?
What?
Which
Just, my name.
Yeah, but okay, so Nawty Potato.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the show.
Hi.
The podcast.
Hello.
You've been on the show.
Hello.
I have, yes.
Yeah, you were actually. Were you?
I did not have my helmet.
You were the second guest.
He was,
No,
yeah.
You didn't have the helmet. I kind of just saw the luscious locks of that young man. It was like staring into the sun, I have to admit.
Oh, yes.
A beautiful, conditioned, and shampooed sun.
I'm not easy on, virgin eyes.
I understand. Yeah, of course.
So have you been living like Larry throughout quarantine?
You know what?
Bringing that out of the chest.
Everyone's been kung flu fighting, and I've just been living like Larry. And, just...
Kung
Why are you
flu
like
fighting.
this? Why are you like this?
My mommy made me this way.
Tell us, who brought you up? What was childhood like? Because I think that in a psychologist's perspective, that's the first thing they want to investigate about you when you inevitably snap. So let's just get into it right away, so they can have.
Well, let's say I was not necessarily born, quote unquote. I was.
Okay.
I kind of just spontaneously appeared.
Was there ever a point where you didn't exist, or was it all kind of just?
I think I've been there from the beginning.
Okay.
I don't know. I was just floating there.
Okay.
In the cosmos, there I was, Nawty Potato, making.
You had to guesstimate how old you were, because I would imagine that at some point you must have forgotten. How old do you think you are right now? Come on.
I don't know. I don't want to give away my secrets.
You can just tell us a simple answer. I don't really think it's going to be that hard, if I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't know.
I
really don't
child
know.
knows their birthday. Come on. You can't even,
have a birthday?
I told you I don't know when I was spawned into this world.
Do you remember there being dinosaurs at all? Like, how old are we talking? Are we talking like that old or even older? Like,
were you even born on Earth?
Do you remember the Big Bang Theory at all?
Oh, that's a shitty show.
Okay, I'm not talking about the hit television series.
Were you born before?
Am I allowed to swear on this, or is Brad gonna come at me with the chainsaw?
I'm gonna censor dumb you. I'm literally like, no. I need you to understand something, Russ. You don't talk about that show like that. I want you to shut the up.
You better watch your mouth.
I want you to shut up about the Big Bang Theory, okay? I really want you to.
Were you born before the Big Bang?
I probably. Like I said, I wasn't born. You're using that word, and I just, it doesn't apply to me.
Okay.
Did you spontaneously exist?
No, I think I know what's going on here. So I learned about this concept about like necessary.
Look at my helmet. Okay, and there's your answer.
What do you?
What's the story behind your helmet?
What am I supposed to take away from that?
Well, okay, for $25 today, you can wear my helmet and you will know everything.
What's the story behind your helmet?
What do you mean by know about what? About what?
Is your helmet older than you?
Oh yes, my helmet predates time itself, you see.
Okay.
I'll be pretty poopy, you see.
Why does it fit you then, I have to ask?
What? How? What do you mean fit me? Oh, my brain is ever growing. It's like growing constantly. So I mean, my helmet.
Would you say it's like a fungus or similar to a fungus?
Will
or
it
is
ever
there
stop
any-
growing?
It's a little bit of a parasitic relationship, I would say. Yeah.
In like
Kinda
100
feeds
years,
off.
is your brain gonna fit in your head?
Where did your brain come from?
My brain.
Yeah.
Who even said I have a brain?
You said you have a brain.
Hey, you're asking me all these personal questions.
5 minutes ago. I mean, yeah, and you're like barely giving us answers. To be honest, I'm kind of really annoyed with you right now.
Yeah, you've kind of been a
Honestly,
disappointment so far.
I really was hoping for good things this episode, but it kind of just seems like you're doing the same shit, man. I mean, like, I can't describe to you the disappointment and depression that I'm feeling because of you being in this call.
It's all your fault.
I really wish you'd leave, man.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait.
Hold on. I have a few more questions before that happens. Okay, so you're gonna stay here, and that's how you're gonna get paid. You can't leave.
Yeah, you're not allowed to leave. Because if you leave, we'll have to kill you.
Dude, let me do the talking. Okay?
Fine.
You said you were gonna let me do this. You said you were gonna let me do
Yeah, but
this.
it's a 50-50 like
You
partnership,
said-
you know?
no,
Like
you
B
said
and E,
you were
you
gonna
know?
let
It's
me
not just
handle
the E
the
show,
talk.
it's the B
Ben,
and E
I
show.
don't care. You said you were gonna let me do this.
No, he didn't.
You did. 5 minutes ago.
50-50.
You Dude,
Let
we
me
were
talk.
texting No, we were texting about this, and you said, no, Evan gets to do this part, so why don't you shut
No-
up and
no
just
such
let
thing
me do
happened.
it? Just let me do it. Just let me intimidate him. Let me degrade him. Okay?
Hey, hey, you're not
Hey,
allowed. You're
hey.
not allowed to leave.
Hey, look who's back. Look who came crawling back.
I forgot my helmet.
Oh,
Did you get
yeah,
it?
It's over there. It's over there.
Yeah,
Did you get it? You dumb,
okay.
dumb piece of shit. Did you get your helmet?
I got my helmet, you French.
Good. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. No, I'm glad.
Does your helmet give you?
I'm glad you're glad.
Does
You know, you may not be human, but I would never describe you as a superior being, if I'm being honest. I would actually say that you're like a step backwards in evolution.
Does your helmet give you superpowers? Like, are you like Iron Man?
I am a time traveler. I am a time wizard, if you will. I mean, if you look at my videos, I'm friends with Jesus Christ.
I mean, it kind of just seems like, listen, man, it kind of just seems like Jesus is a little more, a step above you in power, I would say.
Well, of course,
I
he's
mean,
Jesus Christ.
He recently just came back from the dead, like 2 days ago, something like that.
No.
I mean, how many times have you actually come back from? How many times can you say that you've come back from the dead?
Who said I can die? You French. I'm going to kill you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you this then. Can you turn water into wine? Or is that like a one of those things?
No,
that
but I wish you were friends with Jesus, so he
Did you
could make
turn-
you some
Is that-
wine.
So naughty potato. So on the
Naughty
list of things
potato.
that you can't do right, which is everything, except for the one thing that you can do, which is
Make great YouTube videos.
which is
How'd you get your
like
name?
you. What?
How'd you get your name? Naughty Potato.
Yeah, where'd that come from, man?
Cause I'm naughty, and
Are you naughty?
I
in a way
caused the
that's, like-
potato famine. That's
So like, listen.
Why would you do that?
How am I supposed to believe that you were behind that?
because I was bored.
You were.
I was like,
So listen, how'd you go about it?
So
Exactly?
you caused
It's a
the
daunting
potato
task,
famine.
man.
Did you cause the
So,
coronavirus
caused it.
too? Huh?
did I cause what?
Did you cause the coronavirus too?
We're
Huh?
not. We're no.
Were you bored?
No, we're done with that bit. We're
Well,
done
no, the
with that.
Chinese caused it. You stupid idiot.
I need to get this straight. Who's like, who watches your videos and looks at them and says, "Yes, this is quality content"? Because I'm really curious. You know,
Well, I do.
what about? Shut up, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
Shut up, Ben. Listen, what
See,
would you
Ben
say-
isn't French.
I was going to describe your fan base as being more like reliant on like serial killers and people who are on like Amber Alerts.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Terrorists especially.
Terrorists. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, if you aren't on the terrorist watch list, I'm banning you. Demonetized.
So can I just like tell the FBI to look at your subscriber list and like already know like what the deal is? Or...
I own the FBI.
Did you create the FBI?
Did you make it, or do they control you?
Huh?
Or both?
No one controls me.
Well, I mean, clearly,
Except
you barely have control of this own podcast, and like, I mean, you're the guest on it, so I mean, like, clearly there's something.
By the end of this podcast, I will have
nothing-
full control.
There are clearly
You
things
won't.
that you have like no power
I will.
over. Like your like the custody over your kids. I heard about that. You don't have control over that.
Yeah, not anymore.
Not
Let me ask you
anymore.
something. Let me ask you. Are you sitting right now?
No, I'm
Yeah.
standing.
But Evan, you're sitting, right?
I'm sitting on a box. Yeah.
Yeah. I controlled your body and made you sit. You see? I did that.
Okay. Did you also control my body to eat all the melatonin in my house before I did this interview, or was that kind of just a me thing?
Yeah, sorry, that's
That's a you
that's a
thing.
you thing.
No, I remember you having some. Are you sure about that? That wasn't like a magic thing. Like, oh no, it's making me eat all. No.
No.
Are you sure? Okay. All right. So, you haven't made any content in a while. You're making videos at about the same rate that a snail takes a texture and a turtle. So I'm curious.
Well, how would you know if you don't watch my YouTube videos?
Imagine having to pay to see.
I've researched. I've done my research. So, I want to know. What are you doing that's like better than your YouTube videos? Because honestly, if like I would be amazed if you had
That's pretty much it.
I mean, for someone who does nothing but make YouTube videos, you really kind of seem like the type of person who just doesn't like live. I guess. I mean, like, what have you been doing there?
I live like Larry. I mean, we kind of.
What,
Yeah, but I mean,
what
Larry,
is
like,
living like Larry?
Larry works out and like does stuff. I mean, you kind of just don't do shit, man. So, I want to know what the deal is.
Is that like
Larry's more of
meta-
my spokesperson.
Is that metaphorical?
Like, are you being metaphorical with us right now? Because I'm talking about like a literal, like you're a bum
I am
who doesn't
quite-
do anything.
I quite
You're a loser.
literally live like Larry.
Like quite literally, sir. I think I can say that you are a failure, actually. So I want to know.
You're a failure in the eyes of Larry.
How does it feel to just like be an absolute miserable failure in life? I want to know.
Yeah, tell us what it's about,
What a
because
failure.
over here at the
don't
B&E
like
show,
this.
we're pretty successful.
I mean,
People like us. We
tell
spoke
us
with the
what it's like.
future president of the United States and Johnny Murphy.
Tell us what it's like to have no future.
That's
ahead of
true.
you.
You did speak to Johnny Murphy.
Tell us what it's like to have no future ahead of you in life.
Although I've lobbied the hell out of Johnny Murphy. He's going to. We're gonna start killing people. Genocide, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm protected by the B&E show. We endorse Johnny Murphy. He won't.
I mean,
he won't touch
like
us.
Johnny's willing to make some like exceptions for us. I mean, you're gonna die. You will die.
Me?
Yeah.
I said I don't die. You stupid, uneducated Frenchman scumbag. Go smoke some cigarettes and drink wine. You inbreed.
This is kind of rude, don't you think? You
This
come
is-
on our
this is
show
kinda
and
sad, honestly.
you're
It's
picking on
like-
you're picking on Evan.
Ben, it's kind of
Well, you're interrogating me.
Maybe
you're
like maybe
You're asking me
you're
all
just-
these personal
I
questions.
think
You
you're
don't know,
insecure about it, and
I've
you're
had
just
a rough
taking it out on
past.
Evan.
Ben.
I've had a rough past, and you're asking me all these questions. I don't wanna
It's
think
a
about my
podcast. What are we
past.
supposed to do?
Just
Just
Ben, this
not
interview-
talk to
I don't
you?
know. Talk about stupid. It doesn't matter.
Listen, Ben, this interview kind of reminds me of a fish I saw earlier that was just stranded on a rock and like couldn't swim and it was just flopping around. That's
And
what's
you said
currently,
dinner.
and
It's
that's
French.
what this currently reminds me of. It's just except Ross in this metaphor is the fish, and we're the people who are filming him flopping around, gasping for water. Like the little cretin that he is.
No, I'd be the one watching the fish. You'd be the fish. I'd be like, ha ha! Look at that fish dying a slow and painful death.
Really, because it actually says here. Hold on, it's right on my notes. It says
Yeah,
here
he needs
that,
notes because he's
It says here right on my that
literate.
you're It actually says here, right in my notes, that you're kind of known for like begging for money around the streets, and being likened to a cretin with your current living situation, from what I've heard.
Wow.
So
imagine living forever and then being also broke at the same time.
Being also just broke with a capital B.
Like,
I mean,
why would you want to live forever if you're just gonna live broke your entire eternity?
If you're Naughty Potato, why do you want to live? I mean, like, why would you want that?
Yeah, why keep going?
Why even bother? I mean, if you're already like that guy,
you claim you live like Larry, but is living like Larry you're just being like broke and homeless? And
I mean, you're assuming that just because you're poor that means you can't live like Larry. I mean, that's kind of racist, don't you think?
I mean, it kind of just seems to me that like you're just making a much.
You think you have to be rich to live like Larry?
No, I just think you still have to be Naughty Potato. I think you just have to not be Naughty Potato. That's my theory. Yeah.
Well, you couldn't be Naughty Potato. You'd be something else because I caused the potato.
Yeah, I'd be
the potato came
I'd be the co-host on like the B&E show, and not like some loser running like a dated YouTube channel from 2016. So let me ask you again.
I feel like these are Freudian slips.
He can take it. He's an immortal dude. He doesn't have feelings.
I don't really know.
How does? Dude, how do you?
Although if you've seen my fruits video, if I do a shameless plug,
I have done my research.
Why did you do that? Why did you eat that fruit?
Why do you eat fruits?
Because okay, that is the source of my power. You see, potatoes are vegetables.
Okay.
That's why I caused the potato famine.
What do you have against vegetables?
I only eat onions.
There's some good vegetables.
Why?
I only eat onions.
Why?
I eat lemons. I eat green lemons.
You grill some carrots. I mean,
and ranch. I eat a lot of
ranch.
ranch.
You eat cucumbers? You eat lettuce?
No.
Why not?
No. If you see my fruits video,
what's wrong with it, dude?
Do you eat potatoes?
No.
Why not?
That'd be a little hypocritical, don't you think?
I feel like that's kind of how you cause the famine, though, is just by eating a lot of potatoes in a very quick amount of time.
Is that what you did? You ate all the potatoes and then Ireland had no potatoes left?
No.
Is that how you caused it?
That's how you caused it from my notes.
I just took the potatoes and
they're
in my house right now.
Those are old potatoes, dude. That happened like a while ago. Have you checked on them?
Not to me. To me, it seemed like a week ago. I live forever. Time flies.
Do you remember what God looked like at all when he was creating the universe?
Did these potatoes walk and talk? And
there is no God, because you exist.
Oh, are you God?
Basically, I mean,
well, no, not basically. I mean, like, are you?
I mean, I have unlimited power and I can't die. I mean,
it kind of just seems like there's like a flat yes or no answer to this question, and you're kind of just giving me like smoke and mirrors. So, are you or are you not God?
I'm Naughty Potato. Woo! Subscribe, like, comment. I mean, what can I say? Living like Larry every day.
Living like Larry in my cardboard box along the highway.
You know it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got some hatred for poor people. What can I say?
Not hatred for poor people, just hatred for you.
No, it's just kind of like a you thing, if I'm being honest. I mean,
yeah.
Listen, dude, what's up? Like, what's going on in your life, man? You need like a place to stay. Are you like, all right?
Well, you can't stay at my place, so.
I mean, I don't want you to stay.
I mean, it probably smells like that.
I don't want.
It's probably got baguettes laying around. Probably. Baguettes are his mattress. Oh, wee. I go wee all the way home. If I.
You're gonna be watching this whole episode just to find the parts where we all swore. You kidding me?
Wait, you gonna bleep them out?
Yeah, that's no.
I didn't know that.
Earlier. You didn't know that? That's what I said.
All right, I'll try not to swear.
I'm gonna kill you, Ryan. I'm gonna.
Help! All right,
you're
change the topic.
Picking on my co-host hard here.
So listen, the birds.
Are they real?
It's been a while since we talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like
I have a suggestion. You should put
coronavirus so they can replace all the batteries in the birds.
Quick suggestion. You should put timestamps in your description in case people want to skip that whole beginning.
Don't tell us what to do, man.
Kind of garbage.
It's not your podcast,
your
dude.
Video. Shut up. Shut up, dude.
Also, the information I disclosed might have
like-
been too much for the common man.
No,
He might go like, oh, brain damage.
We're not taking tips from Naughty Potato.
Dude, we like don't care about your advice to making videos. If we're gonna be honest here, like most of them are like bad.
Yeah, we didn't even want to have you on, bro. This was just a setup.
This is literally like, horrible. If I'm being honest, this is like kind of the worst episode I think we've done.
You're just trying to make me look bad for the election.
We're not trying to make you
literally,
look
like-
bad. You are bad.
What election? Johnny Murphy is gonna win it. I don't know if you like watched
Landslide,
the last one yet.
supposedly.
Yeah, but he's gonna elect me as his vice
all
president.
of the states are just.
That's not how it
Johnny
works.
Murphy now. He's not gonna make you vice. Johnny doesn't have a vice president. He doesn't need one.
Yeah. No, I'm just lobbying the hell out of him.
Listen,
can
I mean, there's a rate to make videos, and there's what you do, which is just not make them. So, I mean,
Oh, you haven't checked out my other videos though.
Yeah, why'd
They're on
you quit
they're on
making
VHS
videos, huh?
tape in a shoebox in my basement.
Sir, might I ask who watches these VHS tapes?
Yeah.
I mean, you can if you want.
Where do you sell them?
Who said they're for sale?
Why do you? Are you telling me that you make episodes that you don't plan for the public to ever see at any point? Where are these videos?
Did the French guy say anything? All right, what about those birds?
So, like, what about them?
You see how I'm kind of running the podcast already?
I mean,
I warned you.
No, you're
I mean,
not. We're just kind
it's
of
only
letting
as-
you. We're
I mean,
we're letting you have
I
your
felt
fun.
bad.
Yeah,
because
you're
I
letting
started
me.
insulting you. Has it ever occurred to you that you
What
made,
about those
like,
birds though?
I already broke down my theory, but I guess no one was listening. Like, this whole coronavirus thing, dude, it was like... So, like,
I mean,
it's caused by 5G towers by the government, right?
I hope
And-
people understand.
And that's
I
to
hope
get people to stay
understand
inside
that,
while they replace the batteries in all the birds.
I really
all the
hope people
government
understand
surveillance
that, like,
drones. And then once they're done replacing all the batteries in the birds, quarantine will be over.
I want you all to understand something right now. This whole quarantine thing, it's liberal propaganda. So people don't think about the birds, okay? That's clearly what it is.
Yeah.
Alright? That's all it is. No, that is all it is.
It's... Yeah.
I mean, like, okay, let's say theoretically here that for a second, it's not all just made up by the media, okay?
I mean,
And
like,
that-
have you ever, like, touched a bird?
I mean,
you ever been close to a bird?
I mean, have any of you guys ever, like... I mean, okay, first off, the bats and bird thing, I mean, that's just, like, way too on the nose for me not to, like, buy. I mean, who are they fooling with that? Who are they fooling? No one. That's who. No one. No one.
One time, I trapped a bird in my backyard and I tortured it.
I mean,
And
I
tortured,
read a little. Yeah, sorry.
I tortured that thing a lot.
You tortured a bird.
Yeah, I tortured it, and I found out that it wasn't actually a bird. I ended up crushing it, and it was just a bunch of screws and bits popped out.
I thought you were gonna say it's like a small child, and it was going like.
It was as I was crushing it, and it was just a bunch of screws and bolts on the inside and nuts.
It might have been just a. Might just been a small child that crawled into his dad's tool shed and just ate a bunch of screws. He was like joking until you put him out of his misery.
And then I picked it open, and it was just like a bunch of like computer parts, you know?
Hey Ben, can I like ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you have what's known as paranoid schizophrenia? Do you know what that is, or?
I haven't been officially diagnosed, but I
It's possible.
There's an online test you can take.
No.
I think it's like questionnaire.
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid of doctors too. I
mean,
think they might
doctors
be
are-
in on it.
No,
Oh,
they
def-
are.
I think they're all kind of scheming against me, you know?
It's just like the prison system. I mean, they're all just schemers. In a world of non-schemers.
Yeah, exactly.
Naughty Potato. I wanted to ask you a few questions. Okay. I want to ask you.
You want to replace Evan on the B&E show? You could make it the R&B or the B&R show.
What's the pay like? What's the pay like?
Well, I was kind of just asking right now, and if you said no, I was probably gonna threaten you.
I mean, I think it would be more of a.
I need money for fruit.
Why don't you like grow your own? You're literally God. Why can't you just make it into existence?
Wait, yeah. If you're God, can you do like a giant beanstalk, like in the?
Would
in
that
the
be?
books?
Because then everyone would want it, and then I just totally destroy the economy because everyone could just get free food from me, and then you're just like, there goes that industry. Like,
What
I
do
could
you
just
care
create-
though? You're
What do
like
you
a
care?
god.
You're literally
Yeah.
God. You destroyed all of Scotland.
You live like
or
Larry.
Ireland or whatever country.
You caused a
that's
potato
eating
famine.
Yeah,
Cause
but I
the
like America.
coronavirus.
I like America.
Okay, not a potato. I wanted to say one thing. So, like clearly you don't have a mother because if you did, her womb would be retching with regret to ever having given birth to such a failure.
Yeah, and clearly if you listened at all, you would know I wasn't born.
That's why I said if you had a mother. That's why I said if. But you didn't listen to me. You don't listen to anyone, man. You suck.
You suck.
You literally suck, dude.
Mhm.
How does it feel to be this bad at just everything?
I mean, like,
Yeah.
the only thing you got right was supporting Johnny Murphy 2020.
I mean, clearly that's the only thing that anyone this election has ever got right. Was just giving all their delegates to Jonathan Murphy in a real landslide victory.
Are you a
everyone just-
gamer? Are you a gamer like Tommy Eckert?
No, Ben, we agreed.
I am not a gamer like Tommy Eckert.
Ben, we agreed not to talk about gamers.
Because we had him on last podcast and he was a gamer. We
Ben,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
we agreed not to talk about the gamers anymore. We
D-
agreed.
does Naughty Potato game?
Well, I
No.
did make a video called Video Games, and
We can't. No.
Was
we
Tommy
can't
in
talk-
that video?
We can't talk.
he
about it.
was, and he played. I watched him play video games, and I was
We can't-
fascinated,
dude, we
and
can't
I was
talk.
Oh.
turned on, and so,
Did you
yeah.
kill him?
Oh,
in
what-
that
what?
video?
Excuse me?
How
Did you
turned on?
murder him?
Oh yeah, we killed him. All right.
Oh. Wait.
Tommy?
I didn't kill
Wait a
him.
minute. That's not possible. Wait, no.
No.
That's not possible.
We just had him on the podcast.
We literally
week
just
ago.
had him
You
on the
couldn't
podcast.
have. You couldn't
Well,
have.
couldn't
then,
have
that
killed
must have been an imposter. I gotta say.
Oh my god. Are you telling me we got the wrong guy?
Sorry
I don't
to let
know.
you
He seemed to
down.
know a lot about gaming. I
mean-
don't
Well,
think it was
yeah,
an
I mean,
imposter.
he-
He gave
Well,
us
yeah, I
like,
mean, to be a good imposter, you gotta know about the other guy. So I think I just learned a lot about Tommy.
all
now.
right. If that was the fake Tommy, then how do I know that you're the real Naughty Potato?
The real Naughty Potato, because I'm wearing a helmet. Don't you see?
I mean, he went to jail for
Yeah,
for,
but I mean, if you were being
all that
impersonated, wouldn't the impersonator do the exact same thing? That's what you just said.
No, but I've never told anybody this in my
You
life.
just told us this on the podcast.
And
which
like
is
Yeah,
being
but-
aired live.
to be.
Yeah, but you'll forget because it's not that interesting. I don't know. No, you'll forget because I'll erase your mind. Like in
Mind
Men in Black, I'll just go.
Welcome to the show, Naughty Potato.
Oh.
Yes.
So, Naughty
Glad to be
Potato,
here.
where's your name come from?
Well, you see, I'm pretty naughty, as the ladies would say. And potato because I caused the potato famine.
Yo, Evan, would you believe this? We got Naughty Potato on
Yeah.
the show.
Dude, I want off the show. I want Ross to replace me so badly. I want to be off the show so badly.
Hmm.
So, listen, I think it's about time that we start, maybe wrapping things up for the folks at home, who are watching this in their comfy little cushion chairs, So, do we boys have any last things to say before we wrap up the episode?
Why is it ending so soon? He just got on the show.
But I'm not. Ben, listen, you got me. I don't have time to explain this to you, but you got mind control. Okay.
Naughty Potato, where does the helmet come from?
Oh my god, dude. We spent the last hour talking about how he's like an eldritch god. And dude, I'm not doing this again. Come on.
Seems like he read my autobiography, which you can buy at Barnes and
no.
Noble.
Dude,
Well, how long is your
Wait,
autobiography if you live forever?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like you said that you're like older than time itself. So I mean, like how long? Is
Well,
the
I mean,
book?
it's you have to get on your Nook because
Would
it's
you say that
too
it's
many
like
pages.
Would you
How
say that it's
many
like longer
pages?
than the Bible, or better than the Bible?
pages.
Is your autobiography the Bible?
Is it the Bible? Are you Jesus Christ?
No, oh my God! I mean, you saw Jesus Christ in my video.
I'm sorry. That was an insensitive question to ask. I just, I'm curious.
I mean, don't
you know,
speak the Lord's
I
name
mean-
in vain. What can I say? I mean,
I mean,
living
it
like
kinda-
Larry. You're clearly not looking like Larry, and I
Well, folks.
think you should shape up or ship on, you stinking Frenchman, you cheap, lying, no good, rotten, floor-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed.